Let us start from question number 34 of exercise 7.2. Your question number 34 is integration root over tan x divided by sin x into cos x. So in this case you see sin derivative is cos. It is not in the numerator, it is in the denominator present. And cos derivative sin also in the denominator. Tan derivative is what? It is equal to sec squared, which is again not there. But you see sec square x, when it is a derivative of tan x, sec square x can be written as 1 by cos square, which is here. Is not it? So here and 1 sec x will be left, that is 1 cos x will be left, and with sin x if I combine again I can get tan x. So in this case, because of that reason, I will use the substitution for tan x, that is tan x equal to t. Taking the derivative of tan x, we can write down ddx of tan x. I am reading directly. That is sec square x dx, which is equal to dt. Okay? And sec square x dx equal to dt, when I bring to the right side, it becomes dx equal to dt divided by sec square x. And here directly not present. So I bring it to the right side. This way also we can do the calculation. dx 1 by sec square can be written as cos square into dx. Let us, it is dt. Let us substitute here these things. That is, only in the place of tan x I can write down tan t. In the place of dx I can write down cos square x into dt. And denominator we have sin x and cos x. This substitution you try to remember. This is very important. Now what I am going to do, 1 cos x will be cancelled out. Okay. Then here what is left? Root t. 1 cos x will be left in the numerator. Okay. Then here 1 cos x is there and this is sin x 1 by 1. Step by step I had done everything. dt is there. I have to change everything in terms of t because new variable is t. So what I am going to do, I just bring this cos to the denominator of sin. That means I'll go to write down it as dt divided by sin x by cos x. I just arrange like this because again on taking reciprocal this term will come. But it will help you. What is the help? Will happen here. Sin x by cos x will give you tan x. Sorry. And you know the value of tan x is t. So I can use here under root t and this is t whole thing dt. Now I can cancel out 1 root over t. Okay. That will give you, or if I bring it to the numerator, it give you t to the power half minus 1 into dt. That is t to the power minus half into dt. Now we are in the form to integrate. That if we integrate, we can, it is possible to do what? The integration of this t to the power minus half. What is the integration of t to the power minus half? Let me write down here. So integration of t to the power half is equal to t to the power, not half, it is minus half plus 1 by minus half plus 1 plus c. Then on doing calculation, it is what? Denominator is half, numerator t to the power half plus c. Half I can write down the reciprocal, which will be 2. And t to the power half can be written as t, okay, under root t plus c. And what is your t? You have used the value of t as tan x. So your answer is under root this one, 2 under root tan x plus c. So this is the solution of the question. Okay, hope you understand it. Now I go to the next question. Okay, your next question is number 35. Question number 35 is integration 1 plus log x whole square divided by x into dx. Now you see, you know the derivative of log x is 1 by x, is not it? So derivative of log x is present here. So it will not affect if I write down 1 plus tan x, but the solution, this is simplified, but in differentiation it will not affect. So I use here the substitution 1 plus log x equal to t. ddx of 1 is equal to 0 and ddx of log x is 1 by x dx equal to dt. I use this substitution here. it will become t square, and dx by x will give you dt. So on integration, we'll have t cube by 3 plus c. Put the value of t, that is 1 plus log x whole cube plus c. And here the solution is completed. Is not it simple? Okay. Now, I go to the next question number, what is that? That is 36. Let me go to question number 36. Your question number 36 is, it is x plus 1 into x plus log of x whole square divided by x into dx. You see this question now. You have, this is the product of two functions. Derivative of x is 1 and derivative of log x is 1 by x, but directly not present in the integral. So one simplification you have to do here so that the derivative we can obtain in the integral. That's why what I have done, this x plus 1 I just divided x, and here I just write it separately into dx. Then you see term-wise let us derive. This step you try to remember. This is x by x plus 1 by x, and it is x plus log x whole square into dx. X plus x give you, x by x give you 1, and this is 1 by x, and it is x plus log x whole square into dx. Now you see x plus log x derivative is this one. It is present in the integrand. So obviously hope you understand what is the substitution. Put x plus log x equal to t. So derivative of x is 1 and derivative of log x is what? 1 by x into dx will give you dt. Use it here. This is one, I have used here t square, and in this place I can write down what? dt. So integration of t square dt will give you t cube by 3 plus c, and ultimately change your t, which is 1 by 3. What is t? X plus log x whole cube plus c. Okay? The solution of this question number 36 is completed. Now, I go to this next question, number 37. Your question number 37 is integration x cube sine of tan inverse of x to the power 4 divided by 1 plus x to the power 8 into dx. So, if you remember the integration, derivative of tan inverse of x, that is 1 by 1 plus x square. Here its derivative is directly present in the integrand. So as I told you earlier, try to remember the derivative properly. So if I use the derivative of this here, put tan inverse of x to the power 4 is equal to t, then its derivative is what? 1 by 1 plus x square. So x is x to the power 4. And I have to do the derivative of x cube, x to the power 4, which is what? 4x cube into dx equal to dt. Now I have here x cube by 1 plus x to the power 8, x cube by this, into dx in the integrand, and 1 by 4 if you bring it to the right, it becomes dt by 4. That is equal to what? Integration, I just write down in the place of x cube and this one, I'll go to write down dt by 4. And here I have write down sine of, and this is what? T. And this is 1 by 4 dt. 1 by 4 will come out. Integration of what? Sine t. What is the integration of sine t? Sine t, when you integrate, you will have what? Minus cos t. So this is minus cos t plus c. Now minus 1 by 4. What is t? You put it back. That is what? Tan inverse of x to the power 4 plus c. So here you see we have completed our solution of question number 37. Okay. Now I go to the next question number 38. Our question number 38 is, it's an optional question, but still we have to do the solution, otherwise we cannot guess the answer. This one, 10 to the power x log of x, sorry, it's log of 10 to the base e, and dx is there Okay, just a minute. I'll just change the pen. Okay, so here it is. Whole thing divided by your denominator is x to the power 10 plus 10 to the power x. Now, if you remember the derivative of x to the power 10, which is just by seeing the question we understand it. This is 10x to the power 9. And what is the derivative of 10 to the power x? A to the power x formula can be used. Okay? A to the power x is this one. So, let us put x to the power 10 plus 10 to the power x equal to t. On taking the derivative, ddx of x to the power 10 is 10x to the power 9. And a to the power x formula I have used. A to the power x is a to the power x. That is, here it is 10 to the power x log of a. Your a is 10. Whole thing into dx is equal to dt. So, it's the numerator. Numerator I can use dt. Denominator is t. So, this is equal to log of modulus of t plus c. And vector with the value of t, which is x to the power 10 and 10 to the power x plus c. Okay, one more question of this exercise left. Let me complete that also. Then our exercise 7.2 will be completed. I can proceed to the next exercise then in the next class. So the last question of this exercise is 39. That is what? Integration dx divided by sine square x into cos square x. Actually, this is a question of trigonometric question, and in detail in trigonometric questions we'll get in the next chapter. So here you see, generally we try to get one expression in the numerator so that I can cancel it, or I can convert into some known trigonometric function. If I have here 1 by sine square, that it can be written as cos square, derivative is known to you, integration is known to you, and 1 by cos square, that integration is sec square, it is also known to you. So what I am going to do here, this type of question are done like this. That is, in place I can think here 1 is present. So in the place of 1, I'll go to write down sine square x plus cos square x. As you know, you have got the trigonometric identity, simple identity, sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1. I have used it here. This is sine square x into here cos square x into dx. Then I go to separate it into two parts, which is sine square x cos square x plus cos square x, and this is sine square x into cos square x whole to dx. Then here 1 sine square x will be cancelled out. 1 by cos square x is there. Cos square x cancel out. 1 by sine square x is there. Without substitution, this question will come. You see, this is equal to what? Sec square x, and this is equal to cosec square x into dx. And you know that integration of sec square x, what is the integration of sec square x? Is 10x. And integration of cosec square x is equal to what? Minus cot x plus. So here this exercise 7.2 is completed. In the next class, I'll do the next question chapter, exercise 7.3. Thank you.